Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and the free-to-play account is now old enough to drink in America. We have hit day 21, and we are going to get you all caught up on the progression so far and what the plan going forward is, so let's get into it. And a quick word from this video's sponsor, World War Dough. Now, there is a download link in the video description and a pinned comment for you to try the game regardless of your device, Android or Apple. It is completely free to play using the link below. And then you can see up here on the top left, my clan, Chofly Elite. You are welcome to download the game and join the clan. We are accepting everything from beginner to end game players. So if you try the game out and search for Chofly Elite, you are welcome to try and join the team. Now, I've been playing this game for a couple months, and I'm having a blast. I have gotten up to the top 200 in global, and it's been a lot of fun climbing through the ranks. Just your quick breakdown of the game is you're going to build a deck based around the cards that you've acquired and leveled up, and based on the playstyle that you want to do. And then you can pick your skin for your character based on what you want to be getting in the game in terms of bonuses based on the playstyle that you are going for. And then you will acquire loot to level up your cards in terms of diamonds and gold in the game to upgrade things as you play, and then compete in the seasons and win matches and participate in brawls and different events that are going on in the game. The Tower of Loot. The game throws resources at you to go ahead and take advantage of upgrading things as you go along. So yeah, remember, down below in the video description and a pinned comment, there is a link for you to try out the game and also support the channel at the same time. So if you haven't already, try it out and let me know what you think. Alrighty, so first of all, we are about to hit day 24, and this is a big deal because at the time of recording this, we are just a few days away from 2x Ancients coming. So getting the shard on day 18 and day 24, the 2 Ancients, that is going to coincide perfectly with saving up the 25 Ancient shards that we have been able to acquire just by being diligent and disciplined about waiting for the 2x Ancient event. So that's going to be the big hype thing for this account, is to see how that shakes out, and that'll be a big determining factor into how we play the next few months on this account, honestly, because we only get the 2x Ancients every month and a half about, so it's gonna be a while until we get them again, and I'll have to kind of play it by ear in terms of if I'm saving or kind of pulling them when I get them. And then the big moment, as you know from the thumbnail of this video, is we were able to get Valkyrie to 6 stars. So on day 21, I've got 2 6 stars, the Kael and the Valkyrie. They're going to be the backbone of my roster for a while. Now I need to get a support to go along with them. Something like an Apothecary or an Avir. Some sort of healer, speed booster support would be perfect to round out a great trio to build this account around. All right, here it is. There we go. It's worth it. Here we come. Come on down, Valk. You're next. You're the next contestant. Yep, people are calling me. It's a big deal. And so now I've got to get her ascended. At least get her ascended to level 3 just to bump up this A1 a little bit and at least get some ancillary turn meter effect on it. But it is such a grind for a new account to ascend legendary champions. If I go here to the tavern and I hit ascend, look at this. We start at the superior potions. That is the biggest potions. You can see when I click here, that is the biggest one you can get. I don't even have one. So starting with the first ascension, just right there out the gate on the superiors, the biggest ascendancy potions, it is brutal. So I'm going to try to get her ascended and up to level 3. Try to see how high I can get in the Spirit Keep and try to make that happen, but that might have to wait a little bit because ascending legendaries is an absolute disaster for a beginner account, and I don't really get that much out of ascending her. Honestly, the biggest thing is I'd be able to wear some of the jewelry here, the ring, the amulet, and the banner. I mean, it's nice to get this A1 ascended, but it's not like it's that big of a bonus. It's mainly going to be so I can actually wear the gear, and that means I'm going to have to start pushing dungeons and pushing arena. If you look at the challenges, my big sticking point right now is the arena. I need to hit silver 1 in classic arena. And the teams are getting really tough. As of right now, I am up in bronze 4, so I'm kind of close. I could probably do it really soon here. I need to get a few things optimized and adjusted, and then be really diligent about hitting this refresh every time it comes up. Which, side rant, I really wish that the game would show you the other team's team power on this page. Like, right under their name or something, it should say username, team power, and rank or something. Like, having to go through and click on all these to see which ones are a realistic fight for me is such a pain, because obviously 66, I can't take it on. I'm looking for teams that are under 50k because I want to be efficient about my medals. Now the thing is, if you look at the tiers, if you're a beginner and you're managing your arena tier, you'll notice that for bronze 1 and bronze 2, it's just 1. So there's no difference between bronze 1 and bronze 2. So if you're in bronze 2 and you can't get to bronze 3, you might as well just set your defense to 1 champion and let people beat you up down to bronze 1. But once you've got your roster good enough, if you get up to around day 14, day 20, and you're good enough to get to bronze 3, it's a big deal because you literally get twice the Great Hall progression. It goes from 1 to 2, which is huge. But the problem is, if you get there and you can't win any matches, if your win rate is below 50%, you might as well just let yourself drop down to bronze 1 and win like 90-something% of your matches against super easy teams. So you really got to weigh your options when you're managing the arena there in the early game. But I'm able to stay at about a 60 or 70% win rate up here in bronze 3/4. You can see the 62%. I had a losing streak recently. It's usually around 70-75. So it's definitely worth it to set the defense in the arena so that I don't get beat down to bronze 1 or bronze 2, and make sure that I'm a little bit more efficient there with my medals. But I really need to get up to silver 1 to start progressing my challenges again and my missions. And I'm gonna have to redo my arena team. I may have to drop my Kael's speed down. I've got him all the way up at 175, and the reason is when he was 5-star, I wanted to push into grinding the Brutal campaign because it's a little bit better chance to get those War Maiden books, and then also can be a little bit more efficient with my energy spent in terms of silver and XP per energy. So I really had to get my Kael bumped up in really good gear, get everything upgraded. I spent millions of silver on getting him ready for that push into Brutal. But it's really tough for me to build champions. Like War Maiden needs to be faster than Kael, and so does Spirit Host, because Spirit Host buffs the attack, and then War Maiden breaks the defense, and then Kael nukes. So I really need to be able to get champions up there around 180 to go faster than Kael, and it's just hard. I don't have enough good gear on my account to build multiple champions up there at 180 speed on day 20. So I may have to move things around and bump Kael down to like 155, 160 speed so that I can get my War Maiden, you can see here, at 165. If I bump Kael down to like 162, 163, and then get War Maiden up here at 170 is great. She's gonna go first, then War Maiden, then Kael, and then Valkyrie on the back end, placing the counter attack on everybody and the shield last in the rotation, so I get both turns of my counter attack without wasting it. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around, and I think unfortunately it's gonna revolve around making Kael just a little bit slower. So that'll be the next project now that I've got Valkyrie 6-starred and we're pushing into this weekend, which is gonna be huge with the 2x Ancients like I mentioned. Now I'm gonna have to work on the actual speed tuning and get everything tuned to have Kael go right before Valkyrie, and have War Maiden and Spirit Host going before Kael. So that is the next focus, and then after that, I've got to start working on progressing these dungeons so that I can actually get gear from the spider and get better speeds, farm the dragon, start participating in tournaments, and then start snowballing the account from there. I'll get High Katoon in the next 8 or 9 days. That'll be a big help for the arena. Maybe that'll be when I can actually maintain silver 1/2. So within the next 10 days, I really need to get the speeds ironed out and get a little bit better gear to be ready for High Katoon. I've got the books saved up. We'll have to kind of take a look at the lay of the land on where those 10 epic books are going to go. Obviously, if I get something like a Tyrell or Miscreated Monster or Ugo, something big during the 2x Ancients, those books will go there. But we'll know when we get High Katoon as the day 30 reward. We'll know exactly where those books are going. And then remember, I do down below in the pinned comment, I've got a link to the full breakdown of the free-to-play diary if you want to take a look at that and go through all of the progress as of right now. It starts on day 1, and then it has all the numbers going all the way down with links to the videos on the right. So that will do it for this one, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.